Buddy, we are back in the 187 for the first time to Extreme Chaos 10, where we have an exciting card here tonight, where we kick off the Ultimate Series. We're going to see the likes of Avery and Prince go at it in a Block A match. We're going to see the likes of Tarah going against Kholoki, both competitors who lost at XC10 in a Block B matchup. And then we're going to see Jonathan, Colt, and Bhreezy, who haven't gone at it since a couple months ago in a Block A match. And then in our main event, we're going to see Tsutomu Hironaka go against Dobby in a Block B matchup. There's going to be so much more action. Let's get this show underway.
Wait just a second, Jimmy.
What a way to kick off our show, Colt.
I thought we were supposed to get right in the Prince versus Avery Burns, but apparently not. The Icon's here, and his name is Taco.
Somebody who worked harder than anyone else to go from a nobody to the person that everybody wanted to be. We haven't seen him since they defeated Jacob Sterry at Extreme Chaos 10. This was quite the match. I think Taco has something to say here tonight. Let's hear what he has to say.
We having a good time, 187? Because I think I've missed it. Well, I haven't been here, but the business, I've missed this place. The MWA, that's a good way of saying it. I missed this place. And I did say I would be here. And in a way, it's not how I would have intended it. But I think it's probably the best option. Because after Extreme Chaos, me and Jacob got to talking a bit. We've had a long, hard conversation. And he's come to the conclusion that being a general manager isn't really for him. He's more about wrestling. And I get that. I respect it. So we came to an agreement. He could still be a wrestler, as you can obviously see. And until further notice, I decided that I would step up as general manager. And I've made a couple of decisions here and there. I haven't been resting on my laurels. I've been fairly active. You know, Jacob's in the Ultimate Series, and some may think specific things about that. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about some people who aren't in the Ultimate Series. Because there's been a bit of discussion about two specific names. We've heard about Schiff, and we've heard about Adam. And I've got nothing against those guys. You know, it's nothing personal. But on one hand, you have Schiff, this maniacal, mentally insane. I mean, he doesn't even respect the MWC, and that's what runs this. Why would we put him in a tournament that represents what's good about wrestling when nothing about him is good? And then you have Adam. And Adam, I don't mean to be rude when I say this, but you were never going to be in the Ultimate Series. I mean, who do you beat? Mug Dog? Like, it's not just about win percentage. It's about who you beat. If you're just beating up people who like come here to get a paycheck and then go to like wrestling bingo halls, that's not valuable. I don't mean to be the bully here. But Adam, you've never been the wrestler you think you are. Maybe you never will be, and that's okay. Because not everyone can be a great. Not everyone can be a Hall of Famer. But that I don't want to get into it. If you want to talk to me about this, you know where my office is. And as for everyone else, have a good Ultimate Series.
Well, Jimmy, we're looking at the new general manager, and he's already laid down the law.
Giving an explanation on why Adam and Shifet are not in the Ultimate Series and explaining why the Ultimate Series is what's best about wrestling, and I agree with that, because up next, to kick off the Ultimate Series, we're going to see the Mad Queen go against the Living Masterpiece in Block A action. Get excited, folks.
Woo! Jimmy, it is time to start the Ultimate Series!
Here she comes, the Mad Queen Avery Burns. She's debuting a new look for herself. Look at that attire. I think it's the first time since Locked Away next to that we've seen a different color on the Mad Queen, going back to the orange and purple, just like how she begun, I believe, viewing this Ultimate Series as a new chance at her career, finally getting a shot at either the MWC World Championship or the Spotlight Championship. But I think we all know what title is on her mind, Cole.
Absolutely, Jimmy, but the one thing we're all wondering is she's up against 7 other people in her block. This is Block A, the very first match of Block A. Her and Prince, one-on-one. And speaking of Prince, we are just awaiting for the Living Masterpiece. Kick off the Ultimate Series. As
successful as he wanted to be in that fatal 4-way at Extreme Chaos Center National title, he's not looking for that to hold him back as he looks. They're both doing the Ultimate Series. I can't remember exactly, but is this Prince's first Ultimate Series, or did he work ahead of the first and second one?
Yes, I do believe this is his first
Ultimate Series. He may be a legend. This legend has the opportunity to participate in the Ultimate Series for the first time. If you told me that in 2026, Prince, someone who dated back all the way back around the time of your Hydrixes, your Cruises, your Maddies, would be in the Ultimate Series in the big 2026, it's crazy to think about. It truly is. But these two are going toe to toe, and we're getting this match underway. Oh, testing the range here, and Avery testing the range for herself with the jabs, throwing a kick to the leg, but Avery immediately checking it. Great striking ability from both.
This is what we call the feeling out process, Jimmy. Now some jabs to the stomach from the Mad Queen, pressuring Prince back into the corner.
Prince known for using Muay Thai, but Avery keeping up with the simple boxing right here.
Now a huge shot from Prince, straight to the chest of the Mad Queen.
But brushing the chest off, I think she has had her fair share of chops in her career so far, Cole. And now meeting Prince with a real chop right there.
Of course, ever since Avery broke into pro wrestling, broke into Minecraft wrestling for that matter, she has studied the arts of the King's Road style made famous in all Japan Pro Wrestling. We know, Jimmy, that she takes heavy inspiration off of one of the greatest to ever do it, Kenta Kobashi.
Very true, Colt. And now just hitting these big chops in the corner. Are we going to potentially see the machine gun chops from Avery Burns? But no, Prince grabbing hold of her ankle. Taking her down an ankle pick and transitioning to the half mount.
Avery trying to cover up here. Trying to protect herself on the ground.
Trying to look for full guard, but no, getting back to his feet instead. And now just kicking at the arm. You have to remember that arm has been targeted throughout her career. It was targeted by Cruz at Extreme Chaos 10. And now jumping elbow. And now an arm bar. He is really working the arm, trying to break down her most valuable weapon, which is the Burning Fist.
I mean, her arm, targeting the arm is like exposing kryptonite to Superman.
And immediately starting to rope, but Prince not wasting any time, letting it go, realizing there's not much reward for keeping a hold of it and playing somewhat fairly here. And now a big cartwheel and a spaceman elbow. It's something to take account for. If Avery's arm is targeted too bad here, she has to participate in, I believe, 7 other matches. That could do a lot. I don't know how much damage. And there's no breaks. It's all weekly. And oh my goodness!
Springboard Hurricane Rana. Prince is looking good here in the opening minutes of our opening contest here at Unleashed.
And now stumbling up with the ropes, the living masterpiece, showcasing why exactly he thinks he's a piece of art. And now looking for the third eye immediately, but no, being met with a big boot. Beautiful execution, taking inspiration from the likes of Akira Taue. What do you think she's going for next, Colt?
Anything, Jimmy? Off the ropes. Oh my God!
Big cactus
clothesline over the ropes. My God, just both went launching on that one.
I believe she used that maneuver against Maddie at Gates to Hell. She was so close to winning the world title just 2 months ago, and it just really begs into question is if this is the same Avery that went toe-to-toe with Maddie, if she can overcome Prince here tonight, and I believe she will, having a much better record out of the two. I believe Avery Burns this year is 7-4, while Prince not having the best record so far. And now just stomping. She's looking for the second Christmas!
Suicide dive, crashing into Prince as they both collide with the barricade.
Some high risk, high reward right there, Colt. As we remember at XC10, she hit the barricade at Extreme Chaos 10, and that severely hindered her throughout the match. But in the end, she was able to overcome Cruz. Will she be able to overcome Prince here tonight?
She very well could, Jimmy. Both of these competitors at 0-0 right now. Which one will get 2 points in the Ultimate Series? But nobody just yet as Prince kicks out. And Jimmy, you want to talk about records? I mean, Prince, I would argue, is quite the controversial ad in this match. I mean, you want to go based off records, not having the best win streak. However, Prince has a lot to prove in the Ultimate Series. He just has to get past the Mad Queen first.
He does. Getting lucky that Maddie, it seems to have retired from Minecraft Wrestling, and Cruz being injured by the Mad Queen, while Avery kicking, I believe, the leg of the living masterpiece. And I believe that big win over Bhreezy when Prince returned on Unleashed over our current national champion is what got him in the Ultimate Series, and now is being met with these knife edge chops.
First the Kawada kicks, and now the Kobashi chops. I mean, Jimmy, this goes back to what I said earlier. Oh my God, machine guns! Prince is being dragged through the King's Road here tonight on Unleashed.
6 minutes have gone by. We have to remember that there is a 15-minute time limit, so they have around 9 more minutes Now turning him over. Could we see the Cobra Clutch suplex? No, instead
There it
hitting a big
is.
German.
Absolutely connecting as Prince now trying to recover in the corner.
And another German. Prince just being sent to the corner, stumbling up. What does the Mad Queen have next in store? Looking for the burning sword. Wait.
Trying to lock in the armbar. Prince sweeped out the leg, trying to lock in this armbar. Avery now having to cup the hands together to make sure her arm doesn't just get ripped out of socket by a living masterpiece.
Could potentially look to roll to her side. Tried to schoolboy Prince. But no! Prince uncupping the arms and hitting a Fujiwara armbar. Rolling the hips over. Hands springing up. Wrapping the arms around his waist onto his back. And now just hitting that armbar. What beautiful execution by the living masterpiece.
Avery on her stomach in this Fujiwara armbar. As Prince now trying to tap her out here tonight.
And now having utilized her left arm and now reaching the ropes.
Clinging on the bottom rope for dear life. Her whole arm just wrapped around that bottom rope as Prince letting go at the count of 2. Could have kept it until 4 if he really wanted to, but Prince does not play like that, ladies and gentlemen.
And a big Pele kick against the ropes. And now just falling onto the apron. This is not a good predicament for the Mad Queen.
Not at all, not at all.
Telling her to get up. Avery stumbling up. Oh my god, elbow strike to the back of the head.
And another.
Repeatedly targeting the head of Avery here. But Avery turning around. I don't think she's going to take any more elbow strikes. And big knife edge chop. These two battling out on the apron now. Back and forth. And we're almost at 10 minutes, Colt. We only have around 5 more minutes.
I mean, Jimmy, if this were a TV title match, the match would have been over by now. I mean, but take this in for comparison. TV title matches, just a 10-minute time limit, but the Ultimate Series, these competitors have 5 extra minutes to do battle. But Avery catching with a boot to the gut from the crossbody attempt by the living masterpiece.
Oh my god! I believe hitting a pile driver on the apron. Jesus Christ!
Prince absolutely spiked with that pile driver on the apron. Head first goes the living masterpiece as Avery now has a good opportunity to put this one away once and for all.
And now rolling him back into the ring. We only have around 4 more minutes. Can either one of these competitors get the win? This could be it. Pile driver on the apron. 1, 2. Kick out by Prince.
I can't believe it, Jimmy. It is baffling to me how Prince kicked out of that pile driver on the apron, Jimmy. That should have been it.
The back and neck area being targeted, especially by those big German suplexes earlier in the match. Avery, she's sitting in the corner. She's not knowing what to do. Gonna have to think quickly on her feet. There's only around 3.5 more minutes. Waiting for Prince to get up. Prince rushing at her. Ducking under. Oh my goodness!
Backdoor driver!
Prince, though, stumbling to his feet. He might not know exactly where he is, but he's trying to stand up. Burning fist!
The Hurricane!
That is all
Falling
she
into
wrote,
the
folks.
cover! One,
2.
What? What? What?
What?
Prince just kicked out of the Hurricane!
And Avery punching the mat, realizing she doesn't have much time left, and that may have been her best shot in the match so far. If that's not what's gonna take, what is it? Now stumbling back up. What does Avery have in store? Now meeting Prince with these jabs, trying to break down the core, and now Prince is stomping at her. Colt, we only have 2 more minutes left.
Less than 2 at this rate, Jimmy, as these two just going back and forth, back and forth.
Kick to the arm, jab. Just targeting that arm once more. Stumbling back. These kicks to the arm are starting to affect her now. There's only so much your arm can take before it starts really feeling the effects. 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Swinging a burning fist. Prince ducks under. Roundhouse.
Kick. Avery's down. She's rocked.
Kneeling back up, but Prince immediately meeting her with these kicks.
Just more stomps.
These kneeling lariats doing nothing. The arm. There's less than a minute left.
We are almost at the 15-minute time limit, Jimmy. Prince is going to have to act fast if he wants to get 2 points ahead of the Mad Queen in the opening round.
Third eye!
Discus headbutt!
She might be out! Cover!
1, 2, 3!
Oh my God!
With only 30 seconds left, Prince is 2 points ahead in the Ultimate Series Block A!
The Queen tried to fight with everything she had left, but unfortunately, there was not anything left in her arm, and Prince being able to take advantage that matter with the third eye. What a match, but you have to think, how is Avery feeling starting off the Ultimate Series at a deficit? If she wants any chance at winning, if she wants any chance at being a world champion, she's going to have to fight harder than she ever has before. And now Prince embracing the victory, just letting it all soak in.
What a great start to the Ultimate Series, Jimmy. This is the first match. I cannot wait for the countless other matches we are about to see.
Unfortunately, folks, this is not all that we have in store for tonight, as we have multiple more matches, multiple more Ultimate Series matchups coming up next on MWA Unleashed. Stay with us.
Don't go anywhere! Jimmy, I can't believe she's alive. I really can't believe that Tarah Guppy feels is alive and well.
I don't really understand it either, considering what was inflicted upon her by Mr. Hare. By the way, Natalie Claire, while she may be an A block, I am concerned on if that is Natalie Claire, if that's... I don't know. I am terrified, but I don't want to go on that any further. Let's talk about this match. And is Tarah wear a crown?
That's what we call a tiara, Jimmy.
It's nice, but
you know what's nice, Jimmy? The ass whooping that Tarah is about to receive.
Is this fair? Is this fair to Tarah Guppy Fields, who 2 weeks ago had to deal with Mr. Hare and in compensation faced Kholoki in the Ultimate Series? They're not saying I don't believe in Tarah. She's a former Spotlight champion. She defeated the likes of Cassidy and Misty, but it's more so the fact that Kholoki is, in simplest terms, pretty fucking insane.
Jimmy, the unfortunate truth of reality as we know it, the unfortunate truth of the world we live in is that life is not fair, Jimmy. You are going to have to face some obstacles that in many eyes, they don't think you're going to overcome. But Jimmy, there is a chance here that Tarah can get that win over Kholoki. It's just a very small, thin fraction of whether or not she's going to get the win or not. Revelations with Tarah able to float her the arm.
Having a hold of the arm and trying to shake her loose, but Tarah is clinging on for dear life. Now hopping on the back of Kholoki.
Trying to piggyback this on the savior.
Run for his money. Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh wait a minute! Trying to go for the hell bend. This could be over.
Kholoki tried to end this early. No, between his legs and a backstabber. Could be Tarah's game plan here, going for the back, because you have to remember, he was dragged by a horse at XC. His back was targeted, hit many times by light tubes, being dragged across the floor, and he was crucified.
I don't think, Tarah, I don't think you want to be chopping Kholoki. Just food for thought, maybe. Oh my god! Oh my god! She front flipped into the ropes and bounced right back at the Kholoki.
Now picking her up. The savior. Oh my god!
Over the ropes, Jesus Christ!
What? What the hell?
What the?
Is that... I guess it's legal. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my lord! The pigtail is just wrapped around the ring post!
Mickey demanding Kholoki stops and... Oh, Miki, a worthless peasant because she hasn't donated to the church.
Not even a penny?
Tarah, I don't know if Tarah knows where she is. You know, shaking it. No, looking for a fifth. Oh my goodness, Tarah moving out the way. to her just stumbling into the ring and not just collapsing. She is barely in this. Kholoki following suit.
Oh no.
In your
See
time
the
of
rage in the eyes of the savior.
Commentating Colt, just how sadistic, how maniacal, how brutal can Kholoki be to you?
Kholoki. The best thing I could say about Kholoki, or the most honest thing I could say about him, is that Kholoki sometimes doesn't know his own strength. He doesn't know how strong he is until he gets in that ring and completely just fucking demolishes anyone he's across the ring with. But Kholoki right now just getting the works to him by Tarah with these chops and these spinning heel kicks. As Tarah now trying to go for the handspring, she connects with it. Oh my god!
God! Holy shit! What? How do you make that? What? Oh god.
She's toothless!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my.
A tooth knocked down of her from that big boot!
Oh my god.
You can see the tooth on the canvas as Kholoki's looking back and forth, and Jimmy, that look in Kholoki's eyes, you can tell that is not that. Yeah, this is not going to be good.
And Tarah, she is not happy. She is bringing out that rage and aggression. Now me, Kholoki, with these forearm smashes. Big slap. Kholoki's down. Now targeting that neck just a little more. Kholoki once again trying to block these strikes, these elbows, these chops.
Eagle Death!
I don't know if that's enough. One.
Could be 1, 2.
Kick out.
Kholoki kicks out of the Ego Death. This match rolls on for just another 9 minutes, it seems.
Kholoki crawling to the corner. This is a rare predicament we see Kholoki in, which he's the one trying to survive. He's the one who's trying to escape someone. Never mind, locking in the hell bent.
It's over. It's over.
You can hear him crushing the throat of Tarah. Heaven bound.
Sleeper suplex, and he's not done.
Heaven ascension.
My god!
That's the combination Noah kicks out of. That is all she wrote. Bridging the sleeper suplex. 1, 2, and 3.
It was over from the beginning, Jimmy.
Getting 2 points in B block.
Kholoki with the win here tonight.
Well, folks, as it currently stands, our leaders in the Ultimate Series is Prince in A block with 2 points, and now Kholoki leading B block with 2 points of himself. But it's not all we have to offer, because we have so much more Ultimate Series action coming up. here. He comes after defeating Tsutomu Hironaka at Extreme Chaos 10 and finally ending their friendship once and for all, finally leaving Tsutomu Hironaka in the past, finally destroying something tangible. The end. Jonathan Colt looks to decimate anyone and everyone in the Ultimate Series. This is A Block action. Who he scheduled up against is the new MWC National Champion. The last two, these two faced each other was months ago, back when Colt was the MWC National Champion in a championship eliminator, in which Colt came out the victor. And I anticipate, folks, that tonight we're going to see the same result, because ever since Extreme Chaos 10, something has truly changed within Jonathan Colt, and I don't know if anyone can stop him. He might just damn well sweep the entire block. But potentially, Bhreezy can make up the size and weight difference with his sheer technical ability. There may not be a better pure wrestler in the entire world when it comes to Bhreezy's skill in this ring. As though I
know what I hope, Jimmy?
He's our. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there.
I hope that these two just wrestle each other to a draw. I don't want either of them to win. Hell, I'd like it so neither one of them earned any points, but I sadly don't think that is a probability.
That's very true, Avery. I was just saying, I really wish it was, because of that pure wrestling ability that Bhreezy was able to win the MWC National Championship. But alas, it was because of their new right-hand man, Cool Buzz, joining the SCS, blindsiding their win. And with that scheme, Bhreezy was able to walk out as your new MWC National Champion. I will say, though, he looks quite fitting with the MWC National Championship.
If I'm correct, the last time we see him wear something like this was at the, I believe, 11th anniversary of Minecraft Wrestling.
That is very true. Going against Jacob Sterry for the MWC Spotlight Championship, in which he was not able to gain the victory there. And Colt not wasting any time! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my, oh no, yeah, we're seeing a murder. He didn't even have time to take off his entrance attire. Yeah, no, he's resorting to shoot style, just kicking the head in.
Why did Mickey start the match? Why did we start the match? Why was the bell rung? I get Cole said to ring the bell, but why? Why?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that ref was trying to screw on Bhreezy.
Bhreezy being absolute.
That ref was trying to fuck up Bhreezy.
Look, I don't think anybody here is a big fan of Bhreezy, but this is undeniably an injustice to him. As, oh my god, Cole going for these throws into the steps.
Then again, can you really blame Ref Miki, considering what would happen if she said no to someone like Jonathan Colt?
I thought the whole point of this tournament was to see who would be the king or the queen of the summer here in the MWA, but I guess we're not going to be able to see that with Colt afoot.
No, just throwing Bhreezy in. I don't know if Bhreezy could do anything. He might have CTE. And finally, throwing off that jacket, stumbling around. Colt, he's watching him. He's not even charging. He's watching him. Jesus Christ, this dude's fucking scary.
Bhreezy's saying to come on.
What?
Showing some of that fighting spirit. No, so then what? Bhreezy, are you fucking stupid?
Oh,
I guess he's not that stupid.
You have to remember, he's called the Puppet Master for a reason. He plays with people's emotion. He plays mind games. Ducking under once again. Sunset flip roll up.
Oh.
1.
We could see this
Back
with a
roll
roll.
recover.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Jesus
What
Christ.
the hell?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
On the
Alabama
ropes.
slam. And rolls through again. Axe guillotine driver.
Seems like he hits it more than Avery Burns.
I think he does. Granted, she only hit that when she was going mentally insane when she was, fighting.
Oh, God. Big boy
Prelude,
flying.
Oh,
Tope
Jesus.
Oh, Bhreezy rolling off for dear life.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
wait.
God.
Wait, Bhreezy.
Stop.
Bhreezy, why'd you take your eye off the game? Bhreezy, no.
No.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my God. He's choking him
Outside.
out. He's choking him out.
On
He's
the
choking him out.
outside. This match might
Am I
just did
gonna-
my count out. Mickey's just gonna have to count them out, or this. Mickey, there's no rule that says he can't do this.
Now just letting go.
Colt, let's go.
I think Miki is really flustered right now, and you can't necessarily blame her. She's seeing Bhreezy get decimated by Jonathan Colt. I would be flustered too. I am flustered commentating this. Trying to grab at Bhreezy, but Bhreezy sweeping his legs. Double knees to the back. Bhreezy somehow staying alive. He's showcasing a fighting spirit I don't think we've seen out of Bhreezy since he was the Playboy. Super kick to the right knee.
To the knee.
Now targeting the left knee. Taking out both knees. Spin kick. I'm grabbing Colt up again. Bhreezy, I don't want you to get cocky, but knowing Bhreezy, he might damn well. Trying for a Star Crusher. I don't think he can get Colt. Do you know how much Colt weighs, Avery? 290
Almost
pounds.
300. He's a big boy.
Fuck you, Brainbuster!
I'll try to hit him with the fuck you, Brainbuster, but Bhreezy slipped out. Swing and a miss. Bhreezy, a very simple strategy that has somewhat worked for him so far. Of course, trying to cut down the tree as Jonathan Colt is, as big as he is. As Bhreezy springs up to the top now, looking to dive, tries for double foot stomp. No, Colt rolls away. Both men roll up to a vertical base now. Opposite sides of the ring. Bhreezy hops up to it with a big knee. Bhreezy's looking to get some momentum as somehow the 187 is on the side of the Puppet Master here. As he's up now onto the middle rope, punching at Jonathan Colt right to the mouth, trying to take him down.
This crowd is ruined for Bhreezy, and you can understand why. This Colt, this crowd, they used to feel something for Colt, and Colt has gone against him. He actively wants that in Minecraft wrestling. Bhreezy somehow lifting him. What? Violent screwdriver!
Back to the head! On the top of the head! Could this be it? Could we see it?
1, 2!
Oh!
That is the maneuver that has brought so much success for Stardom legend Tam Nakano, who retired just
Oh my god,
last year.
Bhreezy just targeting after the leg, both legs.
Saying you're gonna stay
Bhreezy might
down
want to
or no.
he might want to lock in a submission or something here.
This is an excellent strategy. Think about it. The ACL tear that ended Jonathan Colt's career in the NFL. He is targeting that ligament. He is trying to keep him out. Grounded. Dragon screw. Grabbing the leg once more. And Colt, he's feeling the effects. Dragon screw.
Again and again to the leg. Colt is feeling the effects here. He is not able to get up on his feet yet. Bhreezy might be looking to put this away. I think some people would argue this is a shock, but with Bhreezy's prowess, with his strategy going into this match, he started on the back foot. At this point, I don't think you could call it an upset.
Kicking Bhreezy off with his other foot. This is excellent strategy because this ligament was targeted by Tsutomu Hironaka at XC, and there might be some residual damage still being done to that ligament. Tending to his knee. He's trying to stand, but Bhreezy stumbling up. Running at him.
Bhreezy proves our shining wizard, no!
Ducking under. Oh my god! Oh,
Flex under the top rope!
Holding his
Bhreezy hit
butt
off
now.
the post! Stomach first onto the post!
And now limping forward, he's stumbling. This is the first time in a long time we see John Vigil stumbling. It makes you beg the question. He's going to have to feel that pain for the entire The Ultimate Series. He has no time to recover 1 week. And once again, he has to face someone again and again and again and again. His knees buckling and Bhreezy using that to his advantage.
The work to the leg paying dividends. Oh my god, Bhreezy.
Is he Canadian? Ontario Sunrise! Wait, the Breeze 45?
Is he going for a Colt 45? Off the top?
Colt popping his head out there.
Bhreezy. Bhreezy got too cute. No, Bhreezy, you should have just hit Ontario. Oh, no.
No. This is a very similar predicament. This is something we don't see very often. Are we going to see it? The same maneuver that took out Steve at the 12 here. And Jimmy said, no!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Bhreezy's dead! Bhreezy's dead! 1, 2, and 3!
That is all she wrote, Jonathan Colt. Now on top of A Block alongside Prince. Jesus Christ.
And now Colt has to go through the rest of the Ultimate Series with this deficit of his leg. You could have expected it coming in, but certainly I think a result that was sadly expected. And now Colt will have to walk through the rest of this tournament with a bum knee. Bhreezy will have to go through the rest of it with a bum neck after that cherry tree pile driver. Jimmy, can you please tell us what is up next?
Well, the only possible match up next is our main event. It's a match I've been dying to see ever since they first faced off months ago. Tsutomu Hironaka goes against the Last Bastion Dobby. Block B matchup. That is our main event, folks.
Oh, hi, Dobby.
Oh, hey, Kenneth.
I just wanted to ask you something really quick. I know you've got a match right now. Wait, quickly, have you caught up with Tarah yet? She's not been responding.
Yeah,
I don't know what's up there.
I saw her when she came backstage after the match, and she said what Kholoki did to her was fucking bullshit. So yeah, I don't think she's doing great right now, but yeah, we'll catch up with her after. Was there anything else you needed?
Yeah. Did you want me to come out there with you? I can come out ringside, help you out against.
No, with the Ultimate Series, there's no managers or anything. It's just one-on-one, so you can't. But I'll see you.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do for this next two whole months? What the fuck do I do?
Well, there's anything you can do anything. you know, Kenneth. I mean, I've been down in like BPW defending this title. Maybe we can talk to them. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Look, you got 2 months to plan and figure out what's next for you. And look, you didn't win that gauntlet, but you did get damn close. So I know the sky's the limit for you, and you know whatever you go on to do next, I know you're going to do a great job of it. You know, whether it's the national title, or maybe you take a step up and you go after maybe the spotlight title or the MWC world title, depending on who the winner of the Ultimate Series picks. I really think you can do whatever
You're forgetting
your
one
mind to.
thing out there. You're forgetting something.
Yeah. I've got to go, so I'll catch you after.
Here comes the TV champion.
Here he comes, the current MWC television champion, Dobby, getting a big win against Rock. Extreme Chaos 10 is now looking to use that momentum in the Ultimate Series as he goes up against Tsutomu Hironaka here tonight.
I mean, this is a big change of pace for Dobby. I mean, usually when you hold the TV title, you're defending it for 10 minutes. Or at least that's the time limit. But now Dobby has 5 extra minutes to do whatever he wants with his opponent. That's more time for Dobby to get the win.
So excited for this matchup, Colt. You know, I think it was all the way back in October or November that we saw these two face off, in which unfortunately we did not get a clean finish for that match, and I hope we will here tonight. Tsutomu Hironaka coming out with a new theme. He may have not been able to walk out of XC10 as the winner, but he is not letting his defeat be the thing that holds him back. He looks to fight through the pain and hopefully make a name for himself in the Ultimate Series.
Absolutely. You can see the roots on Hironaka's hair just getting darker and darker. You can see
He's not been dyeing his hair. He's been stressed. He's been paranoid. He's been nervous. The fact that he's even walking after what occurred 2 weeks ago is a miracle of in itself, but also defined.
he got dropped on his head with a fuck you brainbuster, because fuck you and fuck you specifically by Jonathan Colt onto a row of cinder blocks.
Hironaka is so incredibly tough, Colt, that he's able to be cleared to wrestle Dobby here tonight. Now real ref Miki asking both competitors if they are ready, and the bell has rung. Some respect between these two. You can see that in Twitter chat.
Twitter chat? Don't you mean just Twitter?
I call it Twitter chat. That's my lingo. Anyone that calls it X is pretty stupid, in my opinion. And here we go.
The fuck is an X? Slapping the elbow is Hironaka now.
Headlock takeover. Dobby wrenching this headlock, but Hironaka smacking him on the back, telling Dobby to ease up. Oh, damn. Did we just have a bro moment? And Dobby saying, let's go again. These two circling around.
I mean, we don't see a lot of this technical wrestling from Hironaka. I mean, of course, as we both know, Jimmy Hironaka, a former All Out Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown champion. So, I mean, if you want to talk on just the basis of pure wrestling, I mean, Hironaka I mean, he's been at the top of the world before, and god damn it, he's looking to do it again here in the Ultimate Series.
He has. He's a 3-time Zip Japan World Champion and a 1-time television champion, holding the very title that Dobby holds right now.
Unfortunately, not a long reign for Hironaka. They held it for just a little under a month.
And now wrenching that wrist lock with these arm ringers.
And a big
Now
Japanese arm drag.
Looking for the trifecta. Hip toss. Oh my god.
Tornado kick and then into the short arm lariat from Hironaka. I mean, Hironaka's looking really good here right now in our main event. I mean, there's a world, Jimmy, where Hironaka gets the win over Dobby and gets 2 points in the Ultimate Series.
It would be such an impressive victory, especially against a former world champion. Dobby trying to trip him up, though. Rushing at and grabbing him behind. Looking for a chaos theory. But Hironaka stalling it. How could he reverse this, Colt? Dobby trying really hard to hit this chaos theory, but Hironaka is now not allowing Dobby to. Oh my god, headlock bulldog!
Good stuff from Hironaka.
Now wrenching in that headlock. It's not every day that you see Hironaka so technical in the sense and really showcase how more diverse I think he is as a wrestler than most people anticipate him to be.
I mean, Jimmy, Hironaka, I would consider to be one of the best to ever do it when it comes to balancing different styles of
flashing elbow.
Wrestling. I mean, he can balance both being a pure and deathmatch wrestler quite well. He holds up well in those ends, but now just a 2 count off of that cover. Dobby able to kick out as we just have a little under 11 minutes left here in this matchup.
This match has been going by at the speed of sound. And it's usually those matches that you wish go longer, those matches you wish would slow down a bit that really stick with you. Because I want this match to go on. I wish this match could go for 30 with how they're moving right now. Looking to whip him, but Dobby reverse whip. Sending Hironaka through onto the apron. And now shoulder thrust to Dobby. What could he be looking for next? Bring him onto the apron. This is not a good predicament. Knife edge chop. And again.
Chop straight to the chest from the Mad Dog of Sakai.
What do you think Hironaka could go for on the apron, Colt?
Possibly another, but Dobby's able to duck under that. And Dobby now having
smack in the post. Here. That is not. No. Poking the head. Vertical suplex. No. This would not be good for Hironaka.
No, it would not. Dobby lifting up Hironaka in the vertical suplex. But no.
Grabbing the other leg. Fucking die. Oh my god.
Jesus. Dragon screw leg whip onto the floor.
Not holding anything back, and now targeting that knee. You have to remember, it was around Lone Survivor. It was just a couple months ago that Dobby's leg, his ankle, his knee was really holding him back. It's why he wasn't able to win the national title and so many others. But now, using a new, more aggressive style, Dobby has been able to limit his injuries, but that could change in the Ultimate Series. And now covering Dobby. 1, 2, and a kick out, Colt. Throwing that shoulder on.
You heard Hironaka tell Dobby to die while delivering that dragon screw. Do you think sometimes, Jimmy, and this is a question for you, that Hironaka sometimes just gets too into it in the heat of the moment. Is that the true factor of what causes him a lot of the matches that he participates in?
I truly believe so, Colt. I think Hironaka's philosophy is what drives him is the high of wrestling, the high of feeling the crowd, the high of giving everything you have and going crazy. And now, exactly right here, he's going to zip it up. He's looking for that Hironaka. Going up top, looking for it, but Dobby clapping on his hands and hoists him up. Oh my God!
Avalanche sit-out powerbomb from the top.
Hook in the legs. 1, 2, kick out. Oh my goodness, that was a late 2.
Only at 2.
I thought that was it. After everything Hironaka sustained at XC10, I thought that was it. And now sending Hironaka to the corner. Dobby looking to get some aggression out here. Corner trapped lariat. Lariat, Kojima, lariat, Kojima,
lariat, Kojima, shoulder thrust, Kojima. I don't think he did shoulder thrust.
You're thinking of John's shoulder thrust.
Shut up. Dobby marching with Hironaka in the middle, hoisting him up high for the Northern Lights suplex. But Hironaka able to slip out.
Rushing at Dobby, but Dobby anticipating it, throws a line. Hironaka ducks under.
Off the ropes again.
Off the ropes.
And tilt-a-whirl.
Oh my goodness.
Backbreaker. Thing of beauty executed by Dobby, the TV champion. I mean, even though Dobby doesn't seem to be defending the TV title on MWA programming anytime soon, I mean, he's been over in the independent scene defending the belt as he delivers a huge cactus clothesline.
Sending both competitors out to the floor. And Colt, we're more than halfway, I believe. I think we're almost at the 10-minute point, and so far the longest match that we've seen was Avery versus Prince, which went around 14 minutes, almost ended in a draw, but Prince was able to use that third eye to get the win. And I'm wondering if this match may go longer. Maybe we'll see a draw. I don't know. But what I do know is Dobby's grabbing under the arms of Hironaka and hoists him into the ropes, but Hironaka slipping under and kipping up and drop kick to the knee of Dobby.
Hironaka was rebounded off the ropes on the outside by Dobby and slipped under the line, kipping up into the drop kick straight to the knee. I mean, where else in the world are you going to see wrestlers compete at this pace?
Nowhere. That's why Minecraft Wrestling is one of, if not the best wrestling companies in the entire world. We're in a new era, Colt. New generation. Spotlight given to all those who want it, and Hironaka is showing exactly that. Looking for a moonsault, though. Oh my God!
Dominator into the apron!
Not every day you see a Dominator on the apron. Dobby, I've said this time and time again, he's so innovative with his offense on the outside. The way he just uses the apron to his advantage, hitting moves you don't expect, hitting moves you never seen hit on the apron before, and just being so, I guess, brutal is saying no elbows, but he's got to win this. Saying sorry. Looking for a stretch plum, how he defeated Rock.
Shout out Eddie Kingston, but Hironaka reaching up at the head of Dobby with these knees over and over and over again.
Victory roll!
Victory roll!
1, 2!
Oh, Dobby kicks out!
Shoving Dobby into the ropes. Rebound knee left, Kobashi style. Whipping him into the ropes. Rebound knee lift once more. Targeting the gut area of Dobby now. I think that's something you can point out in this match, Colt. Both of them haven't really targeted a specific limb, just targeting the entire body more so, trying to break down the core as a whole. And now Hironaka meeting Dobby with that low drop kick. He's climbing up top. Are we going to see it, Colt?
I mean, both men have been throwing caution in the wind, and this is the best example of it. Moonsault Bhreezy!
Dobby holding his neck. Oh my god. Oh my god, are we gonna see it? Is Hironaka gonna get the upset victory?
Goes pop tap. Super kick straight to the head. Dobby rolls under.
Still holding his neck.
Make her break.
But the knee.
He got the lariat, but yeah, the knee buckled, Jimmy.
Both men are hurting, and something to point out that we really didn't talk about, both men utilize the Gonzo Bomb. So the question is, whose Gonzo Bomb is going to get them the win here tonight? Oh my god!
Spine buster back first into the turnbuckles.
3 minutes! 3 minutes left! More so!
Less than 3!
2.5! 2.5! Tucking his head and trying to lift Hironaka up, potentially looking for that Gonzo Bomb, but Hironaka's putting him up top. This is not going to end well. Both men's necks are tensing up. Hoisting Hironaka up. Around 2 minutes left. This is not looking good. Oh my god! That is
Northern Lights!
Boom! 1, 2, 3. Dobby gets the win, but Hironaka has to be. Jesus Christ, what a match.
Fantastic main event here tonight, Jimmy. Could have been either man's game, but tonight was just Dobby's night. Our television champion, 2 points in the Ultimate Series. Good on him.
Something you have to count for too, Colt, is so much damage was inflicted, and this is only the first night of the Ultimate Series. So these men, when it comes to their next match, they're gonna be in a lot more damage, and they have to pray that their opponent doesn't capitalize on it. They have to pray their opponent has had more work done on them. And Hironaka is still laying down. Jesus. What a match. What a night of action.
What a show.
I just want to say thank you everyone watching at home. Thank you for joining us after Extreme Chaos 10. This was MWA Unleashed, the first night of the Ultimate Series. We're going to join you in the Overdome, and we're gonna see more action. We're going to see the likes of Jimmy Sins versus Jacob Sterry, Raging Rich going against Elite, Natalie Claire going against Faywin, and so much more action. Thank you for joining us. For Colt, for myself, this was MWA Unleashed. We're ushering in a new era of Minecraft Wrestling. Thank you, and have a great night.